Overall Setting Podcast. Overall Settings. You know you are the leader now. You're taking over with speed now. Overall Settings. Yes, you're on the go. Everybody want to watch your show. You're watching Overall Settings Podcast. Boom, Overall Settings.
Don't play it style again.
Alright. Silly of you to think that you could ever test overall. We will kill you. Silly of you to think that you could ever test the overall. We will kill you. They're just some jump on. I know that overall of the done you in a cloud. What could it be in you that people see? What could it be? Oh, overall. Oh.
I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
Live on Overall Setting.
I'm the Vice and to the World Ambassador to the Universe, and we are representing Overall Setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Yo, big respects to original Don Roger, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on Overall Setting.
This is Shinehead. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting. And for the main device, you should know say a prostant from where you do it straight out. And watch the pips and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know Overall Setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw. And I will be on the overall podcast setting.
From me see the face and hear the voice, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on Overall Settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now representing with the Overall Settings podcast show.
Hey, don't know this wonder. I'm here represent the Overall Settings.
Catch the live on Overall. This is Jay Warren, and you can check me out live on Overall podcast.
Not gonna make them nice.
Put me the Salaman and Tigana Overall. Me like coming something like wire fire every holy man of fire AK-47 but soldier man. Him a fire is the love.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, when the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, but when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Yeah. Lies will guide you home.
Public report. Extra.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, when the tears come streaming down your face, when you
How you go?
You have a studio.
Come on, this music thing not work for you.
What you
Might
mean?
as well go look at 9 to 5.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not that guy.
What you really are going? What is for now, eh? Come on, man. You know, somebody think different, you know.
Come on, I don't even think down at the studio will see for you. The man them not like you. I be a bad man down there. You're not afraid them beat you down there.
Let me tell you something, I'm not afraid of people, you know. You know what I mean? I can't defend myself. So bad.
Yo, there's nothing we have put in it now because yo,
I'm put in the work.
we go work, you can tell us. Can't do work, man. Once you go on, is it? Yeah, man, tonight tell us tonight and I'll go work.
Check out your
Public report, I know you, we can go on.
That's man, new man, starting on time now. Where are you?
I'm going to leave you.
artists, you know, say you have to pay your dues, man, because you know you. Yo, and a joke, me I make, you know.
Swear on a school professor? A school you want school professor? Eh?
I'm on a joke, me I make, man, bitch. Man, yeah, for boy, man, that's John, yeah, that.
Extra read all about it. Yeah. I'm not the guy.
How you go?
You have a studio.
Come on, this music thing not work for you.
What you
Might
mean?
as well go look at 9 to 5.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not that guy.
What you really are going? What is for now, eh? Come on, man. You know, somebody think different, you know.
Come on, I don't even think down at the studio will see for you. The man them not like you. I be a bad man down there. You're not afraid them beat you down there.
Let me tell you something, I'm not afraid of people, you know. You know what I mean? I can't defend myself. So bad.
Yo, there's nothing we have put in it now because yo,
I'm put in the work.
we go work, you can tell us. Can't do work, man. Once you go on, is it? Yeah, man, tonight tell us tonight and I'll go work.
Check out your
Public report, I know you, we can go on.
That's man, new man, starting on time now. Where are you?
I'm going to leave you.
artists, you know, say you have to pay your dues, man, because you know you. Yo, and a joke, me I make, you know.
Swear on a school professor? A school you want school professor? Eh?
I'm on a joke, me I make, man, bitch. Man, yeah, for boy, man, that's John, yeah, that.
Yeah. I mean, boy, I don't know what is to be said about this artist where we have here tonight. I mean, clearly a very talented individual. Public Report. You know what I mean? Boy, that name there is not a normal name, and obviously it's very suiting for not a normal artist. I want to say big up to my setting family with the panel live for early. You know what I mean? Councillor King, aka Councillor Settings for the check-in, big up Merm Settings down in Jamaica, big up Miguel Settings in there live and direct. You know, see Mickey Settings soon meet reach shortly. I am Fico Settings, and this is Overall Settings, the podcast that differs. You know, man, I say where we always try to highlight the icons of yesteryear. The man will chop the bush for the current icons them where they are now. But we always pride ourselves in always finding these diamonds in the rough. And tonight is no different as we welcome this phenomenal singer, bad artist, where I sing from them time till now. Work with all the likes of Freddie McGregor. You know what I mean? He got the music honestly. You know what I mean? True. Him mother was a music teacher. you know, I say, so, you know, with there, you know, with Kimar, I'm birthright, but he calls himself public report, so we're gonna find out why tonight. So without further ado, a very warm overall settings welcome to public report. Big up Ethic Boss for the live. You know, see produce my bad song when I'm ladies and gentlemen, we had some technical difficulties a while ago. We just lost power. As I said, we're here live from Westmoreland. Well, we're actually in Philadelphia, but we're streaming into Westmoreland. I just had the pleasure of being there and shooting a movie, Good Soup. This artist who we have the live, I know, is also a movie producer as well. So Anyway, without further ado, public report. Welcome to the platform, General.
Yes,
Hello?
sir. You can hear me? You can see me?
Yeah. No, I hear you, but me not see you. The thing just black. You don't know why I go on like a blackout I go on there and something. You don't know.
I tell you,
You don't
rough,
see.
but
Boy.
you can hear my voice though, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. I mean, me don't know this would have coming like one of them crime show that when me for the change your voice though. Like well, you know, I yeah, you know, say I did 5 away and I never me commit the crime, but you don't know.
yeah, rough.
I mean, well, we don't know that. I mean, we don't say what if things go on in Westmoreland. I mean, what happens in Westmoreland State, and we're gonna left it there. So yeah.
That's true. I mean, talk.
Well, people, I mean, he was actually here. You know, he's here. You know, I mean, obviously, you can hear that he's here, but we can't necessarily see him. I'm not really sure why. At the first, we never seen nothing like this, but
well, I'm gonna try something.
Yeah. Welcome to the platform, General. Big up Ethic Boss for the live. And
Yeah, man, big up my friends. Yeah, man, big up all the settings. Come here, so all the settings, you know.
Yeah, man, boy, the settings, the settings from the large and in charge, man.
For real,
For real, man. Everybody will forward over your ton settings, you know. So, you know what I mean? You probably pass your brother or your sister on the road, you know what I mean, at any given time, you see me?
Not true,
yeah,
man.
Man. But I heard that music is a thing where you get honestly. I mean, like you know, I know a lot of people have a history and a background within music where, you know, like me always say, there's 2 type of artists in the world. You have people where want to do things, and then you have people where born to do things. And you know, if your mother was a music teacher, and then
I'm born tonight.
right.
Never have a choice because the belt without work too, you know.
Right. You got it honestly. So, you know, just give us a little insight about the your background.
Yeah, man. So Public Report, Kemar Williams, you know, born from the West Side, you know what I mean? You know, family oriented, you know, is a youth who, you know, afraid for, you know, comment, you know, him brother or compliment him sister, you know what I mean? And you know, music has always been, you know, a place. I mean, whether doing it in festival, whether doing it in hotels, you know what I mean, singing with, you know, Soul for Soul from back in the days and all these things. So yeah, man, you know, the journey for me was kind of always musical. I mean, I always choose that route, you know what I mean? Working with Albert Rosie in you know, on the road, you know what I mean? And trust me, him tour regular, very regular. You know what I mean? Freddie McGregor the same way, you know. So yeah, man, it's, you know, it's a journey where me have to appreciate having 2 youths and all them things, you know. So yeah, you know.
Well, we know you're not band big, so you know. So I mean, how did you find, how did you find yourself in the likes of, you know, such great talent? You know what I mean? Like obviously, you know, you like mom was a music teacher, you know what I'm saying? But like, what was the journey like? You know what I mean? All right, you literally the talent, you know what I mean, you inherited it. And then, you know, obviously you had to start to
somewhere.
Right. You know what I mean? So like, like give us some little insight as to, you know, like gradually, you can give me the condensed version. You know what I mean? But you know, like when did you start to, you know, embrace the talent, you know what I mean, and decide that you wanted to make a career out of it?
Well, I was doing it for fun. From you know, like, you know, I go to school from South Primary, you know, them want me for singing and some little, you know, like the old folk, you know, songs and all these things. You know what I mean? But from there, so, you know, the hotel came into place. And then you know, it was always fun. But when we realized, you know, me start up on the road, you know, with Albert Rosie, you know what I mean? And you know, me see the spotlight, me see the stage, me say, you know, like, what am I do? And I say, you know, so I can do it too. You know what I mean? I can take it to a different level, you know what I mean? Because how me stay, whatever I do, I always try to bring myself to the table. So all the songs we hear, you know, Fix You, I'm Not That Guy, you know, it's basically me, self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Me choose that part. But yeah, man, music, you know, it was always fun. Because up
Mm-hmm.
until now, I don't consider music as work. You know what I mean? If my wife
Mm-hmm.
hear me say that, she go say, something I talk about. So I'm talk low. Yeah, man. So you know what I mean? It's fun for me because seeing the different people's reacting to your tune and I sing a tune and kind of enjoy it for you is a big joy because something it's just an idea for you, you just to have fun. You know what I mean? So yeah, the musical connection is all around. Because sometimes even they are my yard and my little boy do a little thing or I say something. Give me a little spark for want to jump in the studio and do something. You know what I mean? So music is always around. You know what I mean?
So what was your first official contribution to the recording industry? When was the first time you recorded a song?
Wow, the first time ever with I went in the studio with Joshua Clark from Mobile. You know what I mean? And say, boy, yeah, hear how you sound in the studio. Because I must say, boy, yeah, but like the way how you sing and your sound, let's hear it sound in the studio. So Joshua Clark, was kind of the guy where bring me to the studio and say, yo, do this and do that. And before you know it, you know what I mean, me start enjoy my sound. You know what I mean? And the first song was, Crazy Girl. I'm in love with this crazy girl. I'm in love with this crazy, you know what I mean? So it was just a thing for me. And then, from this, you know what I mean, the motivation of wanting to record in the studio, came about. You know what I mean? I mean, I talk about in 2004. You know what I mean?
Mad,
So,
mad.
from them time, yeah, man.
So who were some of the artists who inspired you early on in your career? Like, what was that experience like?
Say I kid you not, me always listen to, I was raised in the rap community,
Okay,
from
okay.
like,
Mm-hmm.
cause me back and forth, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
after, like doing the whole festival things and, finding out how sweet, reggae is and, walking from church one evening, you know what I mean? I'm here some sound system I play, I'm here, couldn't do me that, shouldn't do me that, should not. I'm say, what is that? You know what I mean? So I said to myself, say, nah man, there is something else out there, and the passion for wanting to know all these things, came about. Because say, my foundation was always church. You know what I mean? Christian background. So, certain things me couldn't really, get permission to even listen. You know what I mean? So the vibes
Right.
was kind of like that. But yeah, man.
Well, I tell her, I mean, like a journey, I'm saying it's a lot of people, you know, um, everybody's journey is different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? And like, like I said, you have a set of people where music choose them. You know what I mean? And from a very early age, it would seem, based upon how, your story is being told that,
True.
music
True.
chose you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was there any other thing that held your interest, or was music always the primary focus from the outset?
Yeah, man. To be honest, music was always, my comfort zone because, I get to kind of express myself because, I'm not really a great talker because, like, me choose for, use my music to, express my words and, me hold emotions through. That's why, back in the days, even in hotels, when me and my brethren, was singing, I never really learned that much hotel tune. Come here, I said to myself, say, all right, that a Bob Marley. That a Peter touch. You know what I mean? More find me. You know what I mean? Cause me like to talk to cause I have a story. And my story is relevant. You know what I mean? So I say to myself, say, respect everybody, but me like to create. You know what I mean? So from, a young and tender age, me say like from 14 years old, me start say to myself, say, you know what? Let me start. I'm trying to find out, how my sound is, or like if me can create a song what people want to listen to. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, it's something like that where it's always an everyday thing. Love the music.
I mean, I noticed, you mentioned, some the iconic Freddie McGregor. I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that you also mentioned Alba Rossi. There's also some mention of, Gentleman and,
Yes, man.
a couple other artists. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
you know, coming from where you were coming from, you know, church background
Yeah.
initially, you know, more leaning towards hip hop and those and things of that nature. How did you find yourself in the company of such greatness?
You know, say them always say when they're at the right place at the right time.
Mm, mm,
You know
mm,
what I mean?
mm,
Nothing can change what is to be. You know what I mean? Nothing
mm,
can stop us to be. Because to be honest, to link up with Freddie McGregor, I was just at the right place at the right time, linking up my virgin Lincoln Thomas. And Freddie was there and I say, yo, you know, Roop Straps. And you know,
mm,
from one conversation to the next. You know what I mean? Albert Rose, you know, I was almost at a studio with Clive up in a Montego Bay. I almost
mm,
reached, and you know, me did that. And him say, him there on the phone and talk to, you know, um, a lady that worked for Albert Rose at the time, and they wanted him to come do some, vocals for him on the tour.
mm,
But he was so busy with Etana, you know what I mean, at the time. So him couldn't, take the opportunity. So by the
mm,
time I reach at the door, I knock and say, yo, Clive. The man,
mm.
I hear him say, yeah, man, I have the youth for you. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me go and
Wow.
do one thing, the man said to me, say, yo, take the phone and talk to somebody and, make them know when you can reach in. That's all I do.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, and then, me did know and start talk to, at the time, Albert Rose, and I said to me, say, yo, you can reach a town, because, me a Westman, you know what I mean? AKA
Mm.
countryman. Everybody come from, not Kingston, a countryman, you know what I mean? Even for the Mobile. Yeah, countryman, you know what I mean? So,
Read that one,
me
read that.
accept it, give thanks because I love my country, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Mm.
So, Tutus, you know what I mean? Him say, yo, how, like, what is your schedule for this week and all that? Me say, yo, I am 2 hours away from Kingston. You know what I mean? Me no matter make him know nothing. You know what I mean? So if you want to say me 10 o'clock, tell me 8 o'clock.
Mm.
You know what I
Mm.
mean? So
Mad,
two
mad.
twos, him say to me, say, roll in tomorrow, man. Do one like audition. You know what I mean? And roll in the next day and reach up there, running that place. You have man like the big what you call it? Clifton. No, my God, I can't buy first name. Um that was his manager at that time. You know what I mean? The whoa. I can't my man name, but Mr. Dylan,
Mm.
left right there.
Mm.
So Mr.
Mm.
Dylan, he was there. I said to myself, say, boy, I was hear about them man, because them man I
Mm.
deal with Bujo and all these things, you know what I mean?
Mm. Mm.
So specialist man, that's the name. Jesus Christ, man. So specialist was there.
Mm.
So, we walk in and see them man and I said, whoa, I see your thing, man. And
Mm.
a joke thing. So I roll in and, did it. And I start singing, It's like, when you sing, but people over there start talk. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I did them
Mm.
myself go and sing my tune and, because I say, sing a song, hear your sound, man. So I did them sing just a little bit long. Just a little bit longer, baby. Oh, my love keeps growing stronger, yeah. You know what I mean? I did
Wow.
it. So
Wow.
him said to me, say, what you top sing? Go on, sing, man, sing.
Yo, but yo, I want to give you a joke, you know. That song was written by a very good friend of mine, a phenomenal producer
Sing.
out of Ochi Andel Tucker.
And they'll tell.
He wrote the song, he produced the song. Maxi Priest sung the song and made it a hit. But
Yes, man.
the song was actually written for Dennis Brown. And
Hmm?
yeah man, and Maxi Priest they end up get the song.
Get the
You know
tune,
what I
yeah.
mean? But this is so funny that you chose that particular song because
Yeah.
at that particular time, Specialist and Andel were in the same camp. You know what I mean? So
Sing,
that
sing,
child
sing.
and without you even knowing that, for you to
Yeah.
choose that particular song shows me that you were that it was destined to happen. It was already
I
written.
true, man. True, man. Respect, bro. Respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. For real,
That's
brother.
good.
For real.
True.
Big up
Mm.
Andel Tucker anyway, you turn up,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
man.
man.
Big up
Him write this.
specialists too.
Yeah,
Big
man.
up Andel, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't
For
know
real,
things.
man. Him
Yo,
write the song.
I want to me, me love to big up and give respect to people who, you know what I mean? Because some people see people that do some work and then I understand how hard it was. They want to see the end result, like the people might get little praise. They don't know how hard them work for even reach where them reach.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So Andel big up a blink himself now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
'Cause,
For real, man.
I think that.
It's just so funny, you know what I mean? Out of the millions of songs you could have chosen, you chose that particular
That's
song.
true.
So,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, so after, you know, them tell if you continue sing, I guess you basically seal the deal right there.
Yeah, cause you're a guano. So I've done, you know, second tune, third tune. So him say, all right, let me hear what you sound with us. You know what I mean? So we sing a little thing and, you know, him say, oh, yeah, brain. You know what I mean? Cause your brain quick. So we didn't know, and, you know, Tutu's, you know, walking out, you know, like, the other backing vocal was there and, you know, like backing vocal, I say, you know, I say, you know what, yeah. She excited. You know what I mean? And Tutu's, what I've been told is that that was the only, you know, day. Because it was supposed to be a 3-day thing.
Wow.
And after that, you know, because it is sometimes when, you know, spirit and mind meet, you know what I mean? Nothing can change it. Nothing can
Yeah,
change
man,
it.
you have to just follow, your first. But I mean, me tell artists all the while, you know, you can have an immense talent, you know, but it's just like if nobody hears it, it come like the tree we chop down in our forest and nobody not
True,
gonna,
man.
you know, man, I say
True,
it's
true.
gonna be a big bang, but nobody not gonna really hear it, you know, man, I say so. You have
And
to
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, not cut it, but the same thing where, you know, me out I tell a lot of people say, you know, like if you have 100% of something that's going nowhere, you have 100% of nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I
man,
mean?
real
Because
talk.
a lot of people don't really respect the business and say, boy, you have to share, you have to have partners. The thing is not all for yourself. It's a big cake out there. You can't swallow it. You know what I mean? It's so big you can't share it with everybody. You know what I
Right.
mean? So if you have 20% of something that's going somewhere, you have 20% of something. You know what I mean? Enough people say, boy, no man, I don't want to give them 20%, you know, hard work, I'm sung on this. Come on. You know what I mean? Every baker needs the marketing strategy, you know, person who go get the stuff done. The baker work hard, you know, but everybody's a team. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
man.
So a lot of these Jamaican artists and, you know, like, you know, I'm not say Jamaican artists, but artists in general who not try to, you know, push themselves to the next level there is because they might think about what them could have for themselves. You know what I mean? And that's the downfall to this thing. I tell you, because, you know, with me, even the gentleman, you know, scenario is kind of crazy. Because when gentleman see me, gentleman grab me off a stage, you know, and say, yo, you have nothing to do for yourself. I mean, I say, what you mean? I say, you have nothing. I say, yo, if you have anything I do, man, just link me up when I reach Jamaica, and, you know, we start out something. So me know I hear this as a youth, what? Show you answer them man, you know, a big tower in a Europe, you know, the man not gonna not tune with me, man. You know, who is that? You know what I mean? Two brothers, some reach back at Jamaica. The man video call me, and the man say, yo, me there in the studio, look, send me it now.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? I'm saying to myself, say, man, this can't just one normal thing, it's a job works.
Whoa.
I mean, I tell you enough time I think about for just say, you know, go back to school, turn an examiner, because, you know, me house love my cars and so forth. You know what I mean? But these little things and some compliments I get, you know, from emails and messages from Instagram, Facebook and all these things, motivate me to continue. You know what I mean? Because it shows you're really there for your purpose. You know what I mean? We are here for a reason.
Exactly.
We are here to stay. You know what I mean?
So
we have to make it.
so I mean, Public Report sounds almost like a group. You know what I mean? Like how R. Kelly did a public announcement, or you know what I mean? So what's the backstory behind that
It's a
man?
long story. That's true. Say that time, brother.
You mean, start up, man. Me go plug in the computer. So start up.
All right, here we go. Yeah, man. So Public Report is now is a journey where you know it was 4, then it was 3, then it was 2, then it's now 1. You know what I mean? Because you have 4 different minds at the first part. You know what I mean? And you know, but it was always controlled by one person, which is Lincoln Thomas. You know what I mean? So the whole thing remained the same. You know what I mean? Linko is in charge of musical aspects and all these things. You know, so you know when everybody say, you know, cause this man are gonna do film thing, that man want to do film thing. You know what I mean? Say, all right, based on the fact say I was always a songwriter, you know, and the main influence to the whole thing. You know what I mean? You know, Linko say, yo, keep the name, man. Make the name remain, cause I wanted to change the name and say, yo, Kemar, you know what I mean? Left Public Report alone, but him said, no man, you build too much in Public Report. You know what I mean? You know, when you go to Europe, go on tour with Albaros and all these things, you call Public Report name because that's your passion there. So when you go plant your seed and left it alone. You know what I mean? Can't do that. So I say, all right, let's continue the journey. And so far, England, Africa, me tell you, say, the responses I get, me sometimes scared, of what is to come. You know what I mean? Come here, I say, whoa, it really happened, man. You know what I mean? Things really
The humility where you're having, brother. You know what I mean? And it's in everything in life. Me sense the confidence, but me also sense the humility and it's the balance and the way that you're willing to give gratitude to those before you, those your current peers know, and you know what I mean, even just the genuine overall respect where you have for the craft itself, because
yes, man, definitely.
You clearly acknowledge that music bigger than we, brother. So when time you gone, it's still a go there. And it there long before we. So once you grasp that, you know what I mean? Yeah, have confidence within yourself, you know. You know what I mean? Always. But at the same time, there has to be balance all around. And I clearly can see that, with you, just how you present yourself and how you go about your things still, isn't it?
Respect, bro, respect and thanks. You know what I mean?
It's honorable, man, for real, trust me. So at the time when you went out on the road with Alba Rossi, you were not a group, it was just you solo.
Yeah, man. It's when we start with Albarosi, it was kind of two of us. You know what I mean? Me and my brother,
Okay.
Nerada. You know what I mean? And then like being frustrated, wanting to do what you want to do, and you don't really want to interact with the facts. So you only believe in that. So I say, all right, go and do your thing. You know what I mean? And we just call it quits. You know what I mean? But it's a thing where I've always believed in public report and what can happen. You know what I mean? And big up to Albarosi, because trust me, some places, some stages when we get to perform, see 100,000 of people in front of me, summer jam, you know what I mean, and all these things, yo, it's an honor. And like him genuinely just say, yo, see Micah, sing.
So your first time flying out, I mean, it sounds like you've been several places, but your first time flying out, where was it? And try to take us back to that moment, that experience when you actually performed outside of Jamaica for your first time.
Well, the first performance was in Vienna, Austria. You know what I mean? Big up Wolfgang Pape. You know what I mean? Big up Linkers again. The first time performing out of Jamaica was, as I said, Vienna. We had this little thing for start out. Cause singing in a hotel, you don't know who go there watch you. So no matter what, if a 10 somebody in front of it, we perform like a 50 somebody or 100 somebody. You know what I mean? So it's always been like that. So this guy came to Jamaica, find out, say, boy, yeah man, why them guy there? Every time they perform, them always just a put out. You know what I mean? And no matter what show I go on. So he fell in love with the vibe and things. So then, want to go to Vienna, Austria. A youth from Savno, well, it's like, yeah, me used to play in itself, back and forth, go to America and check my father and all these things. But if you say I go up on the road, go sing, you know what I mean, and make a food to come back, you know what I mean, it was kind of, my head swell, everything swell, you know what I mean, because you can't believe it happened. Why it
like
happened.
culture shock,
I tell you, brother. So when you reach out, because when you hear say it's a summer thing, you know what I mean, and you pack with summer clothes to go a Vienna, Austria, you don't know, say, but they cold regular. You know what I mean? So, it was a shocker to meet up on the temperature, the weather and all these things, and but the vibes from the people, the way them respect reggae music, it was amazing, bro. It was amazing. You know what I mean? First time looking at the people, I look back at you, sing tune, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was an amazing experience, trust me. No word we can't find to explain it, you know what I mean?
So what was it like the first time hearing yourself on the radio?
Yo, that's our next boss thing. I want boss thing that, brother, trust me. Hear myself I sing on the radio, I say, I mean that. You know what I mean? Because growing up and you listen to radio and you listen songs and catch a vibe from, and then you hear them call your name and them sing a tune, and yo, it was a roof lift off of my head, man. You know what I mean?
Man, it come as an artist from one fellow artist to the next. It's like it almost literally feel like you arrive. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like
man.
that's it. All if I one time you hear it, all if I want little radio station run I want part, but this
Yes,
but
brother.
that one
Yes, man.
me totally over the feel. It's like no other. You know what I mean? Like literally, I think the only
Yeah, man.
thing
It's like
that
a Sidopi.
yeah, man, I think to me, because when you are able to create, I don't know if you get this feeling, but with me as an artist, I discovered it's like you learn new things every day. Like even right now,
Yes,
you're learning. So the first time you hear your voice, I blame and you do harmony, it's just like you're
True.
amazed there. When certain notes and things start to come to you just naturally, it's like you say, wow, it's
It's a
like
sweetness, man. It's a
right,
divinity. You
right,
know what I mean? It's a
right.
heavenly feeling, man. You know what I mean?
So
It's
it's
like your
almost
belly full.
right.
Your belly full.
The only thing that I can compare to that to just kind of give people some insight. I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's like watching one of your children grow.
Yes, man.
So from
Masterful
the point
explanation.
from the point when the picnic band to the first, like remember,
First step.
it's like
To the
everything
first
is,
step.
oh my God, he smiled. Oh my God, he
Yes,
got his
man.
first tooth. Look, so everything is like as if a million other people have not took that road before you. You know what I mean?
True, man.
And
True,
you're the
true.
first one to have pitney, but it's like you're pitney. Yo, look at my walk. In my
Yes,
talk.
man.
Him said Dada. Look, you know what I say? So that's the feeling. It's like a creation, something that came from you. And then on top of that, no, to see people being receptive to it.
Receptive to it. That's true,
You
man.
know what I
Oh,
mean?
God, man.
It's like you
Heavenly
see the
feeling,
pitney
man.
out in the world no and him getting fuss award or something like that, and you're just a basking at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it equates to me. I'm not sure if I saw you feel about it.
Same
But I
feeling, brother. Same. It's just sometimes words can't explain about it. There's that same feeling where, like you want to say, hallelujah.
Yeah, man, I
Type
true,
of
man.
vibe.
Real
It's an
talk, man.
inside thing, like you
Real
can't see
talk.
it, but it's there. Yeah, man,
Real
it's a
talk.
blessing, man. Trust me, cause hearing people singing, even your songs, them, you know what I mean, and posting them on Instagram, tag you and all these things. Trust me, every time them do it, whether them do it 5 times, it come like a first time. You know what I
So I
mean?
know
So yeah, man.
I noticed the 2 songs. One of them is a cover. What happens to be one of my favorite Coldplay song. You know what I mean?
Say
That was
respect.
the first one that I played. And then the second one is I know Alton Ellis sung the original version, but yours is slightly different. And I noticed that you said you also write songs as well, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah, man.
what's your process like? And even when you're doing a cover, what are some of the things that makes you decide what cover to do, or when you're writing originally, what's your process?
All right. You see, for me now, I like to write original stuff, sing original stuff. But these 2 choices that you have in front of you, they are one from Lincoln Thomas. I was introduced to this song from Lincoln, and the next one I was in, like, the rhythm and everything was introduced to me from Stingray Records up at UK. You know what I mean? So Lincoln now brought this to my attention. Say, you know what? Based on the fact, say, the whole pandemic thing. We want some comfort music. So it was introduced under that influence, and I was like, yeah, man, cause believe you, I kid you not. My first time, I never really love to do like covers and so forth. I mean, I say I can do something for me, but doing these covers, you know what I mean. I try my best to create myself within, you know what I mean. So you can actually feel how my emotions run through these veins of the songs, you know what I mean. And I'm not that guy now. It was a rhythm that he wanted to put out, and it was like, yo, we're not left here for a rhythm, but do what you do. Brother, I'm sending him one tune. You're always gonna be my baby. You know what I mean? For the same rhythm. And I must say, yeah, man, I like it, but it's the baby, baby thing. He's over by baby thing for a while, man.
Yeah.
All right. And then he said, yo, twist that one, man, because it's just like how Freddie McGregor did. I'm a winner, from the tune, I'm a loser. You know what I mean? Flip it, man. So I say, all right, no problem. But just go, right to a shop close to me, I go buy one little boom and, JB. You know what I mean? Have a seat. Well, a nice little seat and turn on the fan and cool out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm from me, just a listening rhythm. And I meet that for one good half an hour. And so when it's done, I say, all right, studio, street, here we go. Run go to studio and I just start express myself. Because when I write songs, so, you know what I mean, on an original basis, I like to listen to what the rhythm I tell me, say. You know what I mean? Because the rhythms, them speak to you. Believe it or not. Them tell you, say, yo, this is a mood, yeah, you put it in, so basically just find yourself within it. Because, enough time you see some songs where not really fit that rhythm there because them force upon it. Enough time man hear a rhythm and feel the vibes and create the magic. You know what I mean? Because the rhythm have magic within it, How you can have one rhythm and 55 artists upon the one rhythm and have different melodies. You know what I mean? Because the 55 of them feel it different way. You know what I mean? So that's the rhythm. So the rhythm talk to you, so you have to listen, respond. And the way how you respond is how people are gonna receive. You know what I mean? So that's the that's the motion. So I always try to, just hold a vibes. But for that one day, boom and JB, brother.
I love the cant because when I initially hear the song, like obviously once I hit, always I hit. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, it's a cover, of Alton Ellis bad song or whatever. But then when I actually listen to the song now, I say, oh, is a what them call it again now?
My version.
Yeah. But them have a different word for it still. My rendition. It's a rendition.
Right, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. You know what I mean? So when I heard it, I was like, oh, yo, this stuff. But once you said about the whole Freddie McGregor concept, no, me grasp it and I say, yeah, bad.
Respect,
You know what I mean? It gives me a deeper appreciation for the song, even knowing the backstory behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because it jumped out at me when I initially heard it, and then like I said, because it was also so familiar to the ears. You know what I mean? And then once I listen a step closer, I say, oh, I add some originality to it, and then the video actually told the story as well. So you know what I mean?
Big up Richard Brown. Big up Richard Brown.
Yeah, man, big up. Yeah, man, big up Richard Brown for real, man, and fire and the whole of the man them over jamming with, Yeah, man, because I actually just left from over there about 3 weeks ago. Me did actually shoot a movie with them, Good Soup, and it's doing very well.
Check it out, man. Check it out.
Yeah, man, for real. So you already have a few key collaborations under your belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Are you looking forward to any more? Are there any dream collaborations or just anybody that, you yourself as an artist would love to collaborate with, whether we know them or not?
Well, that's true, because, I have always had a passion for, do a tune with man like Kabaka, because me rate him just lyrically, conscious.
Yeah, man. One of the best, one of the top lyricists out there right
yes,
now.
Man, and, believe me, I feel like him not get the extent, like the big ratings when you're supposed to get, based on the facts. You know what I mean? I just some people look that, you know what I mean? But trust me, my respect for him and what I'm doing, what I'm doing and all these things, yeah, man, big. Me rate how him, like him start out him thing. You know what I mean? Music, him born, and the lyrics them just come natural, you know what I mean, and that's a good thing. So man, like Kabaka Pyramid, and you don't know, so the greatest one would have to do, one with Mr. Junior Gang, you know what I mean? That's one of the passion.
Mad.
So, yeah. Come rate the artists them put themselves in the music, you know what I mean? And because you have some artists who are genuinely just do music, them not really put themselves in their music. You know what I mean? But like we rate the ones them put themselves like you can feel them energy. You know what I mean? So
Same. So I mean, I know that you have a album. Your album is out now, correct?
Yes, man. My reality. That's my new birth certificate,
Oh, mad, 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 mad,
Yeah,
mad,
new birth
mad.
certificate that.
So that's available on all platforms as we speak.
Every single, yeah, man, all platform worldwide. You
So
know what I
so
mean? And
those two songs that I played are they actually from that particular body of music or?
yeah, man, one of them, I'm not that guy, is from the album,
Okay,
My Reality. You know what I mean?
okay.
Produced by Stingray Records up in England,
Yeah,
UK.
man. Me and you have a lot in common, you know. I tell people already, you know, say this journey where we're upon is a spiritual journey. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
When we book the artists them, you know what I mean? We're intricately aligned, you know, within the spirit. And I tell people that I say it for every single show. I go continue to say so that's my story. I'm sticking to it because you know when you and people share a story like me say we talked about the Andel situation. May also have a little brief history of England where me did a record for Jetstar. The first,
See,
the
see.
first, the biggest song when me get in my career, my record for Jetstar. You know what I mean? So you know me have a me have a me have a me have some roots planted there as well. Have you? What did you actually go there and ink a deal with them? Were you working with them there, or were you doing the stuff
Um,
from Jamaica and sending it to them?
yeah, man. It was from Jamaica. Introduced
Okay.
to Stingray from Lincoln Thomas again, and
Okay.
him basically create the avenue for get the songs and back to him and all these things
Mad.
and
Mad.
trust me, the lockdown period wasn't as sad as we wanted it because we created all these songs within the lockdown. You know what I
Yeah, man,
mean?
you have to take what I'm saying, you have to turn you on and make fashion in a
Make
brother.
fashion.
You know what I mean? If you,
Seriously.
anybody come out of that lockdown or the pandemic here without a plan, man, dog, no man no supper, man.
I tell
No
you,
man
I
say
tell you.
you really have to go figure out it's a time to reflect. It's a time to, to understand that, at any given time, you can be gone from this earth. So I mean, what happened prior to when you came really
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. What
True,
happens when you leave, we'll never know until we actually leave. So the only thing
true,
that really matters is what you do while you're here. You know what I mean?
true,
And
true,
and
true,
and
true.
and and
Yeah,
that
man, left your
just
mark,
just
man.
and just even on that small scale, even if it's just you know what I
Mm-hmm,
mean? You have that
mm-hmm.
time to focus on you. You know what I mean? You're not at work, you're
True,
not at school, or you know what I mean? So you need
true.
to just focus on what you feel as though can make
Yeah,
be
man.
better,
Because
make
believe
your
you know.
contribution. Mm.
You see, when the first pandemic came, everybody was kind of frightened and all of this, but what I mean, when we realized, say, all right, we're not tour no more and all of that, because
Mm.
it has a lot of good and a lot of bad to the situation. Everybody have their
Mm.
own experience, have their own reality. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
it just showed me, say, because when I was touring, my last son,
Mhm.
him born while me on tour, and it was one of the most hurtful thing for me not to be around to help, to assist and all
Mm.
these things, and
Mm.
to make such a decision not to be around a woman to support her in this tough
Mm.
time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then like missing myself not touring for 2020 now and having the chance to grow up with him, see him every
Mm.
day and all these things, and it's a blessing, within the pain and want normal to come back, but believe me, family, everybody will listen to this. Family is very, very important. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you
man.
have nobody say did it with you, like show you, say, yeah man, everything going all right, and just what I mean? It's a
Mhm.
big help within life itself. 'Cause that is what life
Real
is
talk,
about.
man.
If you want to buy yourself, buy a plane and go to Mars, go cool out. You know what I mean? But we need people and we need family. We need people who can trust, people who are, who's there with us. You know what I mean?
No
So,
man is an island.
well said.
No
Dog,
man stands alone.
dog. Okay. Well said. You know what I mean? Right, they say that.
For
You know what
real,
I mean?
for
So
real.
yeah, man.
So, so,
We
so the album
mm-hmm,
is out.
mm-hmm.
I'm also hearing that you started to dabble into other aspects of the performing arts by way of acting, you know what I mean, and
Yes, sir.
movie producing. So tell us a little something about that. Once again, we have something in common. So,
Yes, sir.
tell us about your experience, what's going on. I heard you literally are. Have you wrapped up already, or are you wrapping up? Like what's the motion?
All right. You see, being introduced to doing a movie, something where you have to wonder, can I play this character? How is it, and all these things, because, it's a first time thing. Even for Turbulence, Turbulence is a first time thing for him, but, I'm proud of how, we as artists can, fit ourselves into character for entertain, because we're all about entertainment, you know what I mean? Whether, we put ourselves in a character for this and that, but we have to make it work, you know what I mean? So, yeah, for me, it was a big time new venture where I really enjoy, because if you don't enjoy it, it don't make no sense, you know what I mean. So I enjoyed it, and like we almost finished now on the last lap,
Mad,
last lap to
mad,
get
mad,
the
mad,
move out and thing, because
mad,
everybody
mad.
has been asking for it, you know what I mean. And I
And
say, yo,
what's the
Wagwan,
name? What's the name of the project?
the name of the movie, Jesus. Jesus. But hold on, give me coconut water, island. A song about Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Island
okay,
tour, you know what I mean? Because
okay.
it was basically a showcase of what Jamaica is all about, you know what I mean? Some things where,
Mm,
some,
mm,
man fly from foreign and, meet some nice girl and, the bushes and the
mm,
beautiful hotels and all these things.
mm, mm,
So it was
mm.
a whole mixture of all the cultural aspects, and it's a nice vibe because we improvise as we go along. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah,
but
man. I mean, one of the things women love about Richard Brown and Fire and them and the work is that when it's nothing is scripted. You know what I mean? So you're literally being yourself. I mean, it's improv, but the finished product is always like if they didn't tell you what their formula was, you wouldn't really know that people didn't have scripts and Candy Popeye and those people are
yes,
phenomenal
man.
actors and they bring out the best in you and and Fire has the ability to to bring something out of you that you probably didn't even know that you have when you look back
True,
at the,
true,
the,
true,
the
true.
finished product. You know what I mean? So it's a good look. You know what I mean? It's a very good look. So even though we didn't get the exact title, what I mean, remember the name, Public Report. I mean, the movie will be
Yes,
out.
man.
It's gonna be on Richard Brown and Jamie Wood.
Yeah,
And
man.
which
Richard
which
Brown
your
Films and Jamie Wood,
what's your
entertainment.
production? What's your involvement in it? Are you just acting or is it your film?
Well, I'm one of the main lead actors. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
cool, cool,
the,
cool,
the, the
cool.
the contribution is always there. But
Mad,
yeah,
mad,
man. Me and Richard,
mad, mad,
Fire. You know
mad,
what I mean? It's
mad,
like we are
mad.
family. You know what I mean?
Right,
So it's a
right,
one
right,
thing.
right,
So yeah.
right, right,
But
right,
it's
right,
always Richard Brown Films, Jamie Wood
right.
Entertainment. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man,
So
mad, 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 mad. So I mean, what are your future endeavors? I mean, you have an album, you have a film on the way. What else can we possibly look forward to from Public Report? Give us a
yeah,
public
man.
report.
You see, I all right. You see, right now it's gonna be a lot of like singles here and there. I just signed up with some folks in Colombia. There's gonna be a little thing for them anniversary, 12th anniversary. We might touch Colombia very soon, and UK is right at the on the list, because working with Stingray and all of that. We have some stuff, but based on the whole the lockdown open up, the promoters kind of get, like, scared, because you have a hold on your little, shillings, you know what I mean, because you don't know what's the outcome. But yeah, man, there's a lot of on the road, because the first album, which is my birth certificate, it's there, available. So we're gonna, people want to see me perform it, you know what I mean? People want to hear the tunes and what them like and all of these things. So, we have all of that on the list. And, some more visuals. The last thing I did was the Tough Gang, performance, with Dean Fraser, Lincoln Thomas, Kirk
Mad,
Bennett,
mad.
you know what I mean? And it was a honor, trust me. Tough
Yeah,
Gang,
man.
is
Hmm.
a spirit. Yo, believe me. You see, a lot of people understand the spiritual connection with music itself. You know what I mean? And the
Mm.
feeling it bring you if just sing, you know what I mean? And then if you hear people respond to it, It's like a heavenly thing, man. You can't. There's no word for it, explain it. You know what I mean?
Great
So
talk,
yeah, man.
man.
So that was kind of a big thing for me. Cause I look to my left, they say Dean Fraser.
Mm. I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
and then you're there tough gangs too. I mean, it's so
Brother,
much.
brother.
I tell people, me live in America, but and I've been a recording artist for over 30 years, and
Insane.
I've recorded in England, I've recorded in places, all over the world, and nothing brings it out of me like Jamaica.
Insane.
You know what
True,
I'm
man.
saying? It's
The
a
roots, man.
yeah, man. It's a different feeling. You know what I mean? I come to Jamaica with the intention to record 10 songs in a 2 week, and I end up do 20 in a week. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So,
That's the
but I'm
vibe,
saying
bro.
it just gives me, that
That
it's a
push, man. That
spiritual,
natural
right?
spirit, man.
Exactly,
Yeah, man.
exactly,
Yeah, man. Cause at that I
exactly.
think, I used to have a
Mm-hmm.
place up by cave, before the whole pandemic, and they had
Mm-hmm.
this walk. I see same in the video fix you. There's
Mm-hmm.
a dock where you walk all the way out in the water. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
in Cave, Westmoreland. And believe me, when I walk out there, so sit down on the dock, have my computer, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, headphone, and
Mm-hmm.
red stripe of, I have a red stripe, I'm a boom and JB, you know what I mean? So they
Mm-hmm.
there and just a bill of vibes. There's nothing more heavenly like that. And I
Yeah,
tell you
man,
this,
true, man. Real talk, man.
hey,
Real
it,
talk,
it,
man.
it brings that kind of peace, a relaxation. You look around, you see, some stingray sometimes it's only you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
mine I rum and make
Nature.
you see them thing there. I joke.
No, sir.
I joke,
We
me
don't
a bit.
overdo it, though. We don't
No,
overdo it.
I joke, me a bit, man. I joke, me a bit. So,
We don't.
I mean, before we come to a close, we have like three more questions, and then we reach our part of the show where no artist don't escape. First question: what are some of the challenges that outside of COVID, obviously, because I mean, you the way you tell it, if somebody hear your story, it sounds like you born with a gold spoon. But I know
No true.
I know you have to have some form of struggles are all
Yeah,
throughout. You
man.
know what I mean? Because it's like literally, even when I try to get back to the nitty gritty, you can write at Alba Rossi and me carry you back this again, and you can write back at Alba Rossi, and you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, what are some of the struggles that you faced as an artist during the course of your career?
Um, you know, um, sometimes we look upon struggles itself as a lesson.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah, no, yeah, this
me
man. No.
personally,
I go on, go on.
no real talk. I'm a Leo. Me born July 23rd. Me and Selassie born the same day. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
So me always try to find a way. You know what I mean? So you see, when it comes down to like other people, like even and neglect in a one way where them not really 100%, them 60% that try help you out or all these things. Me just look at it like, all right, how can I, bounce back? I was try to find how me can bounce back right away. Me never get stuck on an issue, you know what I mean? Cause issues come up, you know what I mean? I'm on this boy, so me can't do so and so. You want to do it today, you can't get it today, all these things, and you know what I mean? But the whole, like even the COVID thing, bro, it's hard and it's easy at the same time because it's hard for lose, certain income, where you're used to and you can spend this and spend that and you feel comfortable with. But it's also easy if you know, so you have a family base, where them just have your back. You know what I mean? So you feel
right,
comfortable
right,
at the same time.
right.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm say hard and easy. But as I say, I don't want to talk like me have a gold spoon in my mouth and all these things, But
Mm,
at the end of the day, me have to give God thanks. You see, when you put out the energy of the world,
mm.
there's nobody will pass me, whether old or young. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Where beg me a dollar and I get a dollar. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man,
Yes,
real
it took me.
talk, man,
You know what I
real
mean?
talk.
Me always give. Cause me know so me have two youth. I'm more one day when if God take me home, you know what I mean, them covered, you know what I mean,
Mm,
within the
mm.
the atmosphere. So, I me always try to put in good energy in the atmosphere, you know what I mean, and that's
Exactly.
me. So the negatives will come about, and man, cause so people sometimes then we even say them with you, but they're not really with you.
How true.
But it's spirit we have, you know, go tell us that them know we you know, but you still not go
Mm.
say you play hypocrite, but you just now you know, accept them negative vibe. You know what I mean? Me have this tune on me right, you know, just because of that. Please don't bring no bad vibes if you plan to share a little of my time. You know what I mean? Because me not take
Mm.
your bad vibes. If you have it,
Mm.
you keep it. You can't give me it. You know
Mm.
what I mean? I am not a, you know, a waste bin where you can dump all of those, you know,
Mm.
negative energy
Mm.
to it. No, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? So,
Mm.
you know, that's just me. I always try to find a way. You know, my wife,
Same.
sometimes when she, you know, lose it and, you know, like, whoa, you know, panic, me say,
Mm.
yo,
Mm.
you have to control it, you know, because guess what? You are one of the captain them, you know what I mean? Because,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
the household, me not going like I'm a king, you know, King Toad on beer. No. You know what I mean? It's a
Balance.
partnership. Yeah,
Balance.
it's a partnership. And
Mm.
if you can make your queen feel like, you know what I mean, or not even feel like, no, say, she's, you know, 100% respected and loved, and, you know, you have her in a one aspect where nobody can say, boy, you know, I'm asleep with the man last night, or,
Mm. Mm.
and them things that, you know, she's going to feel the power of putting everything to support you as a man. You know what I
That's
mean?
true,
And
man.
that's
Real
the
talk.
kind of connection we have. You know what I mean? So me not lose it. Me not want to lose it. Me love it. Me enjoy it. You know what I mean? And that's just my perspective. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Next,
you know
next,
that's just
next, next question.
yes,
What
sir.
would you say within the spectrum of music, within the scope of music? What would you say is Public Report's proudest moment?
My proudest moment in the music. Uh, whoa, whoa. So much, brother. Believe me, I try to choose the best one.
If you had to choose one, you know, what I mean, 'cause I'm pretty sure you have several, but you know, it has to be one where you can say, "Wow," or it stick out in your head, or even when you subconsciously tell a story about one of your
Mhm.
triumphs, it's like in your top five or one of the first things that come to mind.
You know, the biggest triumph for me, like the like, cause I was on tour, you know what I
Mm,
mean, and you know, wanting to shoot a video with Gentleman was kind of a hell of a thing, you know what I mean, and when me now check this schedule for the Europe tour, and me realize say we and him are perform at the same place, you know what I mean, and we have the same like him 1 hour after we, you know what I mean, and we did it for the whole day. Cause normally sometimes you up on tour, but based on where you come from, you reach the just to go up on stage and you left right after you left on stage. So we had the same time and we had the ample time to shoot the video. You know what I mean? And I said to myself, said that can't real.
wow,
They said that
wow,
can't normal. Everything just
that's
work into
crazy, bro.
place. You know what I
That's
mean? Look for the schedule and I say to him, I say to him, I say, yo, we don't know you know, cause we there so and so and so. I'm gonna say, look at this, gentleman. Man say, man, can't believe it, man.
that's crazy. So that
So it
was
just happened. Oh, yeah, one of the
so
biggest for me.
wow. So if you before you walk away off into the sunset, you know what I mean, to your final destination, what do you expect or what would you love to accomplish to from this music?
You know, say which day them start think about them something there. You know what I mean? Cause you know, looking at life itself and you know, on a different perspective. You know, knowing say you're busy last week, but this week you know I've not you know like on tour for though. You know what would be you know if it ended up like you know finishing, and it would be like you know wanting people to remember you know what me stand for and you know say you know me always stand for loyalty, you know royal, you know and you know, it was always a pleasure, you know, being friends with people who, you know, wanted to genuinely be friends with me. You know what I mean? For, you know, always, you know, remind them, say, you know, like Kemar is a happy person. So if personally, then kind of remind, you know, remember me and smile, that would be a good thing. You know what I mean?
Mad,
So, you know,
mad,
like,
mad, mad,
you know,
mad.
that's just one of the things I think about and say, the music you know, I hope the music can comfort them because I do music for every different mood. If you listen to
Mm.
my album, My Reality, you see everything, you know, based on moods coming right down. You know what I mean?
Brother, when me tell artists say, and I'm pretty sure, like me say, we're spiritually aligned. You know what I mean? So I'm like most of what I said has been like spot on. Like whenever I say something, you automatically know exactly what I'm talking
True,
about.
true. Respect, man. Yeah.
But with music, what people fail to understand is that it's a feeling.
Yes,
Every
man.
aspect of life is music. So
True.
those crickets that you hear in the background, the average if somebody like literally no, it's music. It's music.
Yes, man.
Like literally a man like Lee Scratch Perry, God rest him soul. If him probably
Mm-hmm.
hear a sound like that no, and I'm pretty sure that some producer in Jamaica or somewhere in the world has heard the sounds of crickets and has made music out of it.
Yes, man.
Because it's a
Of course.
frequency that it's
Beats a,
like
yes,
all
man.
right, I can close my eyes right now and I can
Mm-hmm.
know that you're in Jamaica because that's the sound that you often hear when you're in Jamaica. You know what
Jamaica.
I'm saying?
True
So
word, true word.
you know what I mean? So it's like literally people don't understand the power within music. You know what I'm
True,
saying?
true, true.
And when you sing a sad song, it has to come across as you have to relate as you're sad.
The
If you're
feeling.
singing a
Yes, man.
happy song, I want to feel your happiness within you. If you are singing a
True,
bad man song, even though that kind of my thing, if I hear a thing, no one believe it. You know what I
true,
mean?
true,
Like,
true, true,
so
true,
literally it's a form of expression, you know what I mean? And to be
true.
able to have that ability to relay that, you know what I mean,
Yes, man.
is an enormous like
Feeling,
me
man.
say, we can't really take no credit for it because we're just the vessels, and when you're truly appointed to do it, it comes from
True,
that energy is channeled from a higher power.
true, man.
We
Because
not
you see,
we
same
not
thing
know.
I talked about a while ago. You see, same
Mm,
thing I said about the feeling. I can remember because it just flashed my brain a while ago. I was in the Shenyang studio up town up Albert Rose studio, and he
mm,
was doing I was voicing him. He was doing he was taking a vocal for a tune that we did back in the days, and like me did it for one good maybe 15 minutes, and the song sing in a half key, but you just now feel it. You know what I mean?
mm.
And him said to me, say, when you're in the studio, you're smiling. I mean, I said, no, I'm just a sing. He said, yo, this is a happy song. Smile.
All right. No, real talk,
Brother,
brother.
me go
Real
back in the
talk.
studio. Me go back in the studio. And so me go in the studio, I'm just a smile and sing it tune. Me say, me post here. Me say, no, sir, something can't real, sir.
Me I try to tell them in general, yo, just think
Yes,
about
man.
it, now, man. You literally have to lose yourself within the music, brother.
True,
You know what I mean?
true,
So it's like
true,
it's
true.
like from the outset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it's like if you're talking about pain, like you have to put in a
True, true, true.
you know what I mean? Like you're feeling it's pain. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're feeling you want like you literally lose yourself within the
True,
music,
true.
man. Big up Father Zone upon the life. You can tell we are thinking a few about that. So we reach at one point in the show public where not artist, not escape. What is one of your favorite public report song for sing?
My God. All right, you see, as me tell you, I already said, my album is kind of my birth certificate where, it's creating me, you know what I mean? And,
Mhm.
so far, it's the only tune where I sip on it, what I love to sing and I enjoy to sing it because it represents me, is
Mhm.
my reality. You know what I
All right.
mean?
So, all right, you're the test, you know. Want to see if you're a real bad artist. We can be glad in that. Want to see if you're a real bad artist now. You
All
can
right,
you
sir.
can you can give a little piece of that tune in a dub plate style. Pan alive right
What
now.
you mean, man? What
All
you
right,
mean?
overall settings, dub plate style, my reality. Shoot.
Yeah. Facing my reality. Overall settings, facing things their eyes can see. Overall settings, don't worry, cause some may say they disagree. Some may say your mind's playing tricks on you. Woo. But you don't care what they got to say. Survival is your new best friend, yeah. Not sure about future plans. Living it up where I stand. I don't care when Jah will take me home, cause I'm living my best. Now, today I appreciate, cause I really don't know what's next. I'm just facing my reality.
Mad.
Facing things my eyes can see. Overall settings, them know. Some may say they disagree. But public report say, love is the word.
Yeah, respecting them in general. Tell the people them which part them can download the album. Tell the people them which part them can find public report on the social media.
Yeah, man. So public report. Remember, it's public with a K. So PUBLIK report. You know what I mean? And Facebook, it's PUBLIK report. And Instagram, it's PUBLIK, public _report _official. You know what I mean? And you don't know the email is public report music. You know what I mean? @gmail.com. So it's always public report, but don't forget the K.
Well, you told us that one of your proud moments was having the opportunity to shoot a video with Gentleman. I don't know if it's this particular video, but this video also has the likes of Freddie McGregor in it as well.
Man.
All right, so so one of your proudest moments, just intro the song if we were real quick before we outro.
Yeah, man. Guess what now? It's a true story because I was on the way and the Babylon really have the nerve, you know what I mean? Gentleman was a big help to this thing, you know what I mean? Big up Gentleman, big up Freddie McGregor, big up Lincoln Thomas, you know what I mean? Big up Team Dub from Canada, you know what I mean? Because everybody I forget big up who's a part of the thing, the journey. So this tune is called Babylon Really Have the Nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me. What?
Mother Road. Well, you don't know public. We are going to link up on the other side. Give thanks for your time in general. You can give a man $1 million. You can give a man a pair of shoes and all the material things in the world. But the one thing you can't give a man is your time and get it back. And we appreciate that time here where you spend with your brother. Man, as a respect, we are going to keep the link. You know what I mean? Phenomenal artists continue to do your thing. We are looking out for the movie. We are going to listen to the album. Yes. Remember, you still say you don't watch my movie as well. So
yes, man.
Look forward to hear, see a comment tonight and I comment them. So bless up yourself in general and we link on the other side. The next time I'm in the grill, I'm going to make sure say, but touch base and come hold a vibe with the eye. Yeah.
Definitely, no problem. No problem.
Man, as a respect. Babylon have the nerve. Public, Gentleman, and the masterful Freddie McGregor. Ever ready, McGregor.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Natural medication.
Babylon really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb. Them really have the nerve. So if me take a draw it to find me get served, them really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb. Them really have the nerve. So if me take a draw it to find me get served.
So them say what's that you burning, is that sensey? So me say yes officer, come in a burn bush tea. I'm coming from the west on the way to OG. I said a friend of mine let me set him spirits free. So him say, oh, you really gonna set him spirits free? Just take a look in. Yeah. Natural medication.
Babylon really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb. Them really have the nerve. So if me take a draw it to find me get served. Them really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb. Them really have the nerve. So if me take a draw it to find me get served.
So them say what's that you burning, is that sensey? So me say yes officer, come in a burn bush tea. I'm coming from the west on the way to OG. I said a friend of mine let me set him spirits free. So him say, oh, you really gonna set him spirits free? Just take a look in at me hand and tell me what you see. It's spiritually connected to the Most High Jah. Why you think the name for it is called
Babylon really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb. them really have the nerve. So if we take a draw it to find me get served, them really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb, them really have the nerve. So if we take a draw it to find me get served.
Yes, I have some free time. Yes, I need to free my mind. I'm heading to the countryside. I'm looking for a steady meditation. So tell me, how can you come fight against something so pure? How can you get vexed if me want more? And if I love them once, yeah, then surely I go get it when me blaze it. Can't you see? You're fighting a losing battle. Try to cut the speed, but the child is still a bubble. You can never stop the meditation. Natural medication. Wanna judge us most blessed creation. The legalization of the herb is unstoppable. Better be late than sorry, just can make it possible. Sick of me tired to hide me herb, it's not debatable. Free up the herb, make it available.
Babylon really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb, them really have the nerve. So if me take a draw it to find me get served, them really have the nerve. For you come tell me, say me can't burn me herb, them really have the nerve. So if me take a draw it to find me get served.
So me say, herbiologist, call me herbiologist. Everyday lifestyle, herbiologist.
Herbiologist, call me herbiologist. Set the mood down, the vibe, herbiologist, yeah, yeah. Herbiologist, call me herbiologist. Smoke some greens, yeah. Smoke some greens.
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it, and no heart get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are outside. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows, but who really knows? Who knows, but who really knows?